Yo, we on our way to the gym right now. I'm not gonna lie, today's video almost didn't happen because I was not sure if I had charged my camera before or not. So when I was turning this on, my hopes were really high. And luckily, I'm not an idiot and my camera is charged and I do got a full battery. I know in the last video I was talking, or not the last video, but the video before that, I was talking about how I got more batteries so I could record all day and it won't be an issue. But I forgot to bring batteries to the gym, which I'm probably not gonna need anyways because it's just the gym. It's not like I'm gonna be recording absolutely everything. But you know, it would have been nice to bring at least one extra, but of course I forgot. But it is what it is. But yeah, we on the way to the gym. We got a basically full body day today because the split I do is for powerlifting. So I mainly train bench, squat, deadlift with the side of hypertrophy, which is muscle size building, if you don't know what that is. But yeah, I train in both all three lifts, squat, bench, and deadlift. And then there's a split where I kind of do different lifts on different days, and then at the end of the week, on the very last day, I do squat, bench, and deadlift all in one day, kind of to simulate a powerlifting meet, because you know usually during a powerlifting meet you do all three in one day, which is much harder than doing each one individually, because you know over time of course you're building fatigue, you're getting tired, so you want to get your body used to that and acclimated. So I guess that's what it's for. So yeah, today we're doing squat, bench, and deadlift. I honestly don't even remember how heavy we're going. It's probably moderately heavy because these past few days have been like RPE 7s, 7 out of 10. The week before that being around a 6. So if I had to guess, this week is probably going to be a little heavier. I'm not going to check now, obviously, though, because I'm driving. But when we get there, we'll figure it out. And I guess you guys will see based on the weight and how fast it moves. But either way, I'm excited. I'm on a full night of sleep. I did work a 10-hour shift, but that's okay because we're still getting in. I just had some eggs and bacon before I went ahead and went to the gym. Yes, I know it's dark. I ate eggs at 5:30 p.m. I don't care. But I feel good. I feel ready. I'm well rested. A little bit tired from work, but that's okay. We're gonna get in here and do what we can anyways. And honestly, I don't think work is going to stop me all that much for putting up some decent numbers today. So we will see what we can do.
Obviously I'm a man, dude. I don't hit back.
Yeah.
What the most I'll do is just like get you off of me, push you off of me, like get you.
Bro, my abs hurt more than my forearms. Alright, y'all. We just left the gym. Honestly, I think for the remainder of this video, it's just gonna be straight gum flapping because it's late. I gotta get to bed. I don't have much to do today. Well, I guess there isn't necessarily much that I can do, considering that the day should be coming to an end. I need to eat and hit the hay. But I figured I'd get in some words before I go to bed and before, you know, while I'm driving, so I don't cut the video super short, because I didn't take a lot of clips in the gym, or I didn't take a lot of videos in the gym, because I just feel like a lot of the stuff gets repetitive. I'm not gonna record multiple sets of me doing the same thing, so I just try to get a little bit of video just so you guys can get a glimpse of what I'm doing in there and how it's going. But regardless, good workout. I'm not sure if I recorded all squat, bench, and deadlift. I'm pretty sure I did, but everything moved pretty decent. Today was a little bit lighter, so I don't think I'm gonna feel too bad tomorrow. But a good lift regardless. Tomorrow I may or may not be recording another video. I'm not entirely sure. It really just depends on what things are looking like as far as the weather and all of that. But I got a lot of things coming, some big things coming that I cannot wait to share on the channel. I got some stuff on the way. I'm pretty sure I was talking about it like 2 videos ago, I believe. I was talking about how I designed some stuff, you know, some t-shirts, whatever, made a little something that I want to go ahead and show y'all. So those are on the way now. It's probably gonna take a little minute to get here. If I had to guess, probably another like 3 or 4 business days, so I probably won't be here till next week. But I just do want to make y'all, you know, aware, kind of remind y'all if you ain't, you know, if you haven't heard or if you forgot, that I do got some decent stuff on the way. But yeah, I think I might have another vlog tomorrow, depending on what my day's looking like, because I got some clothes that I gotta ship out, because I've been putting stuff up on Depop, because it's a lot of stuff in my closet that I have that I just do not wear anymore. And you know, that was my last video, putting my stuff up on Depop, because I've been like procrastinating, because it's just so much stuff that I just do not wear, and I just didn't feel like taking the time to put them up. But you know, like I said in my last video, or a couple videos ago, I don't know when I said it, but I said it at some point, that we are doing all the things that we said we were going to do this year. Everything I said I was going to do last year, there was a lot of stuff that I did not do. But this year, we are going to do everything. We're going to do all of that. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm glad I started making these videos, because it kind of held me accountable. And it's ironic, because making the videos was one of the things I said I was going to do last year that I didn't really do consistently. But now I'm really going hard on it. And I think buying a camera was a bit of an investment in myself, because now that I've done that, I feel like I kind of have to follow through. I almost have the obligation, because I went ahead and spent a substantial amount of money just to make some higher quality content. So I feel like I gotta do what I said I was gonna do. And the videos are gonna hold me accountable, because if I say I'm gonna do something and I don't do it, and I'm recording these videos and putting them out on the internet for people to see, I'm gonna be held accountable for that by other people, because y'all can literally see my day-to-day life. If I said I'm gonna do something and I end up talking about it in another video like, oh yeah, I still haven't done it, then I'm gonna get flamed. And I'm not trying to get flamed, because like I said, we're doing everything that we said we're gonna do. So I'm working on it, and I'm doing a great job. I got these orders coming in, because I finally put it up on Depop. My Depop is at Can't Take No Naps. If y'all want to cop something off of there, help me get rid of my wardrobe. But yeah, I finally put the stuff up on Depop. I went ahead and I already sold like, I think 3 or 4 items, which is really good, because I put up probably like 10, and I sold those 3 or 4 within the first like 2 or 3 days. So things are going at a pretty decent rate. I didn't sell anything for crazy expensive, because I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of it, just make a little bit of pocket change, you know, pay for a tank of gas or something. But yeah, I went ahead and put that stuff up. I got clothes that I made on the way. We're probably gonna be doing some photo shoots, get a couple people to model, show it off a little bit. I don't know. I got a few other things coming that I ain't gonna speak too much on, but things are going real good right now, and I'm gonna try my best to keep making videos because I am super dialed right now. Like, I am so locked in more than I ever have. There's so many things that have been sitting on my plate, you know, without getting too specific. Things have been sitting on my plate that I haven't eaten yet. You know, I just been kind of playing with my food all 2024. But this year, I'm finishing everything. I'm eating it all. Because you can't say you want to eat and then complain when you got a bunch on your plate. You got to take what comes with that. You know, if you want to be full, you got to eat to get full. Even if the food is nasty. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. So I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. There's a couple more things that I gotta really kind of dial in on, but you know, I'm taking baby steps, and day over day I do add something extra that I didn't do before, because I feel like trying to do everything all at once is going to make it extremely difficult and make it kind of overwhelming. That's never a good way to build good habits. If you want to build good habits, it's always best to take baby steps. Or if you're trying to break a bad habit, it's good to take baby steps. You don't want to just go cold turkey, or you don't want to just wake up one day and try and start doing all this stuff. That's why so many people, they get that 3 a.m. motivation and they decide they want to change their life overnight. And then they quit after day 2 or day 3 or week 1 or whatever. They quit, you know, almost just as fast as they started, because they sit at home all day. They don't do nothing. They got a job they hate. They're not working out. They're not eating right. They probably eat 1 meal a day and it's fast food. And all they do is sit around and watch TV and, you know, rot their brain on social media and stuff. And then they get that 3 a.m. motivation to be like, all right, bet. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m., go on a run. I'm going to drink a gallon of water a day. I'm going to eat super healthy. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to read 20 pages a day. I'm going to, after I go for my run later that day, I'm going to go lift weights. And then I'm going to write down how my day went, journal every single day. I'm going to improve my relationships with everybody. I'm going to become a social butterfly. All of this crazy stuff that they decide they want to try and do one day. And then they realize it's not that easy. That little bit of motivation goes away very quickly, because motivation is a feeling that comes and goes. Discipline is a skill that you develop over time. You cannot try to operate off of motivation, because eventually you will burn out, and you will burn out quick, because humans change our emotions many times throughout the day. Many things can happen and you never know. You'll never be prepared for what's going to happen for the day, because more often than not, something is not going to go how you imagined it. So you cannot operate on emotion, especially when it comes to trying to build these good habits. You gotta build discipline, because if you try to operate off of motivation when it comes to working out and eating healthy and stuff, you're not gonna do it when you don't feel like it. When you develop that skill and that personality trait and that quality of discipline, even if you don't want to do it, you're gonna get up and do it anyways, because you know you have to do it and you've developed that habit. You gotta add things little by little. If you want to change your life, you can't just do it overnight. Some people can, but most people, the average person, is going to have to take some time. They're gonna have to pick up one thing at a time. Okay, I wanna wake up early. Boom, you wake up early that day, you don't change nothing else. Okay, I want to start going for a run. You wake up early and go for a run. Boom, you don't change nothing else. I want to start eating healthier. You wake up early, go on a run, then eat healthy that day. Don't change nothing else. And you keep doing that. Little by little. Keep adding on. Until you get to the point where it's second nature. And then you flying through it. And you doing it like clockwork. And it's a habit. You know, you just add little things at a time. Because that's what makes it harder to notice that you're changing your life. When you make all these little seemingly insignificant steps, over time it's going to build up. It's like it's just like starting a savings account. You know, you put, I don't know, like $200, $100 a month into stocks. You just have it on an automatic deposit, and you just let it you let it do what it does. You know, you put it in a decent stock, S&P 500, you know, NVIDIA, something that grows quick. You put it in there in small increments and just let it rock. You check 6 months to a year later and you up a ridiculous amount of money, and it doesn't even seem like it because such a small amount is coming out your account that you almost don't even notice until you look at the number and look at all the work you've done, and you're like, dang, I really did make something shake because I decided to just take it little by little. You know, you keep adding an inch, eventually you're gonna get a foot. So don't think too hard when it comes to locking in, especially for this new year. If you're trying to, you know, if you want to boss up and get better, don't try to do it overnight. Don't let that motivation take over everything and be like, oh, starting 2025, I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna be the best person ever starting January 1st. Don't expect it and don't try it. Be realistic.